Thailand's Deputy Prime Minister Suthep Thaugsuban says grenades fired on a Bangkok commercial area came from an anti-government camp. But red-shirt protesters deny responsibility and say they only shot fireworks into the sky. Amnue works at a nearby hotel and supports the protests.
You're supposed to come here to find the evidence first, before you say something. They just said right away, 1 hour after the bomb, he said right away that the bomb came from us.
Hundreds of police moved away from red-shirt barricades, easing tensions with protesters who demand that the government step down and call new elections. The red-shirts also agreed to move their barricades back 100 meters. Late Friday, the head of the army indicated that an immediate crackdown on the protesters, who have occupied an upscale commercial area for weeks, would not solve the country's problem, and red-shirt officials were reported to be considering easing their demand for immediate elections. Tarit Pingdit is director of special investigations. He says all the attacks that have happened so far are considered terrorist acts. He warns that those who are involved in these acts could face the highest penalty of the death sentence. Workers on Siloam Road, where the violence took place, fear further clashes and are urging negotiations. Wichai Lian Tong is one of them. He says the protest is good for democracy, but the firing of weapons of war last night at office workers and students opposing the red shirts, he says, was a most awful thing. He says this should not happen in Thailand. Thailand's famous forensic pathologist, Dr. Pontip Rojanasuna, has been called in to investigate. The United States and other countries have warned against travel to Bangkok. Washington urges both sides to avoid violence and to negotiate a solution. Daniel Schearf, VOA News, Bangkok.